Asian Kung Fu Generation album fan club. Waltz in code. No need to lose your cool. I'll disappear one of these days. You keep running away. That's why you're left with nothing. Things that pierce deep within your heart and soil your soul, blotting out a white canvas filled with memories of a sneering world. An inviting kite, the herding mentality of the anonymous, boundless desires, clumsily gratified by emotions and your warm body. You can rush me, but laughter doesn't come easily yet. Though my feelings may never reach you, I'll keep my hopes up as I cry in this place. An inviting kite, the herding mentality of the anonymous, boundless desires, clumsily gratified by emotions in your warm body, suppressed words as if in code, wavering feelings, clumsily releasing emotions in your warm body. Though I have no key to unravel, will you understand? I guess there's no way you would understand. World apart. Flying into the city from the end of the world, are endless ideas of this era. Accelerating into a night sandstorm, I suddenly realized that I had lost my way. Dancing lightly to an impromptu song, and illusory ring made of the future and love, even the humblest wish from our daily lives is like a dream. My two hands hold only so much, bring about a revolution in my heart. Far away in the distance is a building pierced by emptiness, paralyzing the realities within my small studio apartment. Closed my eyes and pictured you, erased you and everything from my imaginary world, and finally understood. My two hands hold only so much, your two hands hold just that much. With images that surface deep behind my closed eyes, I'll bring about a revolution in my heart. Far away in the distance is a building pierced by emptiness, paralyzing the realities within my small studio apartment. Closed my eyes and pictured you, erased you and everything from my imaginary world, and finally understood. Blackout. Fluttering memories and black clouds disappear as they're shot forth into the desert, a shining plasma TV, images of the coming future. A carp on the chopping board considers its fate as it lays asleep, a shining plasma TV, images of the coming future. Falling rain splashing down in front of the house meets with loneliness as it hits the floor. A single tap of the forward button brings about images of the coming future. As if the scars of my disappearance were forgotten, two black eyes shine through the night. The world boils away under the winter snow, numbing my sense of touch. Don't forget me. Now as the lamplight here becomes dull in the silence, you check to make sure. Here as I stand exhausted, my weakness against the blue runs through the day. 3, 2, 1, entangled information, I still don't know the truth. The birth of fantasy and reality, footsteps for tomorrow. 3, 2, 1, runaway of emotions. Reality wants to escape. The confusion of imagination and delusion to be swept away. As if the loss of this moment was forgotten, your slender hands still manage to weakly flutter. The world boils away under the winter snow, numbing my sense of touch. Don't forget me. The distance opens up, the world dissolves, tears of the beginning and end flow, blurred blue, weak pain. Now as the lamplight here becomes dull in the silence, you check to make sure. Here, as I stand exhausted, my weakness against the blue runs through the day. That's right, over and over again. Primrose. Open the closed window just a bit. I'm dazzled by the light that filters in. Color comes to this monochrome room. and even shines on me as I lay dying. One by one, the pieces standing in a line, one by one, are put together in my heart. The darkness within is calling me, trying to make me come back to this colorless room. Wrapped up in a blanket throughout the day, I'm running from the world. There's nothing to hurt me, but my heart has rotted, straddling the swings at the park. If only I could make the world swing. But somehow I instantly become lonely without noticing it. And I'm calling your name. One by one, I'm searching my heart, one by one, for the lost pieces. If everything is finally gathered, then maybe these gloomy days can brighten a bit. But until this reaches you, wrapped in a blanket throughout the day, I'm running from the world. There's nothing to hurt me, but my heart is rotted, straddling the swings at the park. If only I could make the world swing. But somehow I instantly become lonely without noticing it. And I'm calling your name, calling you. Back alley rabbits. In a back alley, even the sun skips. There's bundles full of damp air, seen beyond the twisted grid of a rusted green fence, a clear blue sky, and the rabbits in the moon, smiling. The scar the white missile tore in the depths of my heart here is a deep crater. Listen, countless times across dull days, my parched feelings just barely float. Today, too, the red burns out without me having done a thing, and the day is over. The dark blues, unstained by black, cause countless stars flicker weakly in the sky. The scar the white missiles tore in the depth of my heart is a deep crater, countless times in the sleepless dead of night. My parched feelings shed a faint light and illuminate the town. Blue Train. A white voice that tears apart the darkness, the words you spit out, the mind that pierces my chest with freezing thoughts, the destination through endless blue, as if waking from a dream, is the present. The emotions that flow out even when I have sealed that wound. You say that's reality, and so on. Those words are too easy. Our destination through our dreamlessness, as if waking from a dream, is the present. And here in my nakedness I run through the evening, as if rolling through a distorted on-rails reality. Until where, you ask? Until just that is erased and my loss of integrity is put away. I want to go on. Far, far away. Even without reason, my impatience persists. In my nakedness I run through the evening, as if rolling through a distorted on-rails reality, my depression hidden in the day, until just that is erased and my loss of integrity is put away. I want to live on. Midwinter Dance. The snowflakes dance down the tree-lined street, and just like my white breath that disappears, I want to erase this feeling as fast as I can, but I can't make it end. Like in the last scene of a bad movie, I just can't cry. If possible, I want to erase these days that I've only lived halfway. I want to change them. It's a slow dance with the steps of sadness, with no drama for the two of us, and leaving no trace on this town at dawn. And it's all your white heart that has never been stained. By the time the snow melts, the wind will be blowing the green buds, like in my thoughts right now. I want to live without withering. I want to touch someone. It's a midwinter dance with steps of sadness, made without hope for the two of us, without any attachments, but at some point I want to have a connection in my heart. It's a slow dance, with steps of sadness, with no drama for the two of us, and leaving no traces on this town at dawn, and it's all your white heart that has never been stained. Butterfly. Using a heart like a sharp knife, I cross out the meaningless days with long and narrow cuts. Everything that has piled up like the past and boredom, I throw it all out on days when they don't burn the trash, just like it is, like an unaddressed letter. We have nowhere to go and nowhere to stay. The dreams and hopes that have been dragged out, I throw it all out on days when they don't burn the trash, just like it is. The semi-transparent and unclear membranes envelop our world. My sense of reality for everything within 5 meters will disappear at some point in time, and I'll begin to lose sight on things. This light is like the haziness before it becomes dark, the photoaxis between positive and negative. I wonder if I'll become a butterfly once I've been destroyed. I'm broken until this dull pain is faded. If I can, I want to not throw things out just like they are. The semi-transparent world and unclear membranes envelop our world. My sense of reality for everything within 5 meters, I won't forget it. We'll become connected forever. This horrible world I've given up on is calling us. But I peeked ahead with my glass hopes and saw something there. This light is like the haziness before it becomes dark, the photoaxis between positive and negative. I wonder if I'll become a butterfly once I've been destroyed. I'm broken. Senseless. Beside the concrete, my consciousness revolves. My hair is shed like white petals falling. It loses its color and just becomes black. The liquid crystal surface of the world crawls at the speed of sound. Letters are intoxicated. I grow colder the more I sober. I'll forget everything completely. Across the screen I express the words, finally an understanding heart. Across the screen I express the words, finally an understanding heart. Seemingly senseless, there isn't anything in my warmth. The sky was dyed gray like in a dream. The brilliant red and greenery of the neon sign, the warped illusion is erased in the morning. Our only heart has left a trace. Only our hearts have left a trace. The crowd fuses going back and forth, like the days today and tomorrow too. My unconsciousness is warped and my self-conscious brand bag fits today's standards of impurity and pollution. Nevertheless, my thoughts are connected. Around the world, sadness covers it. To you a hand yearns to be beckoned to. I go all the way. Because my thoughts softly sing here. Don't erase it, ever. In the darkness, light. In the darkness, light. In the darkness of my heart, light. Moonlight. The evening rain chases the passing seasons, although it never reaches it. At any point, sadness without reason, softly it calls me out. The silence that follows the rain, together with loneliness, they dance through the night. At any point, without reason, forever will come to a grand close. We're graced by that final moment. If it's a dream, I just wanted to wake up. As if searching for a lost child, the moon today shines on and shines on. The memories running down your cheek, they melt away, a floating irony. From the stagnant depths inside me overflow those unending memories, the unending pain of this cold world. I didn't know how to stretch it out. We're graced by that final moment. If it's a dream, I just wanted to wake up. As if searching for a lost child, the moon today shines on and shines on. Tightrope. Like dancing in a sky where the clouds have melted away, things are left unconnected. Something lost as you count sheep. A beautiful melody touching on sadness. Even though time passes, my feelings are just as vibrant. I clutch them in my right pocket. They became squashed tight. Out of loneliness, the world cried. It soaked me, and I cried too. Somehow it wasn't thrown out, and softly attached itself to my heart. I extend my hands in search of meaning. Losing sight of where I am was just the beginning. Wasn't it? And that is my reading of Asian Kung Fu Generation's album Fan Club, released in 2006. I made a couple of mistakes, but it is what it is. Thank you.